Hello guys, David here and welcome back to episode number 7 of Football's Coming Home. First things first, hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Whatever it was you were able or not able to do. We have been very quiet here, as I'm sure you can imagine, because COVID. Less said about that, the better. In this episode, we're going to have 2 more games for you. We're going to have the final group games of our European Championship journey. We're going to be playing up against Spain and against Belgium. Interesting point to note, we are still top of Group B in the European Championships. And the reason why is because a very unlikely result for Sweden, where they beat Belgium, happened the day before. So, if we win this game, we're pretty much through, I think. Well, we're odds-on favourites anyway, because we'll be 3 points clear of everyone else. Spain won't be able to get through, I don't think. In fact, no, they could get through, because they could then beat Sweden and we could beat Belgium. So in theory, they could still get through. So I'm not going to do maths. No part of that is fun. Anyway, let's get into the team for the first game of the episode. We're going to be playing Henderson in goal. We're going to have a back four of Chilwell, Gomez, Tomori and Kyle Walker. I don't know why Kyle Walker... In fact, yeah, Kyle Walker was in it because he was in better form, so I want to try him out as well. Phillips at the base of the midfield, Ward-Prowse and Mason Mount in the centre of the midfield. Grealish dropping to the bench, just because Mason Mount's been in some decent form. And Grealish can't seem to get through a full game. I don't really know why. Rashford has earned his place on the left wing, Sancho on the right, and then Kane playing up top. Let's get into the game. Let's try and beat Spain, and like I say, hopefully put us, if not through, on the precipice of getting through to the knockout stages. I think, here you go, so we can potentially qualify for the second round if we get a point here. So, possibly if we get a point, does that mean definitely if we get 3? I don't know. I honestly have no idea, but a win would be massive. Sancho with a chance from an early corner, 3.5 minutes in, dinks it over the bar. That's the benefit of having James Ward-Prowse in the squad. He's brilliant at set pieces, as you will know if you watch him at any point in real life. As, oh my word, Sergio Ramos, I don't know what that hit. It looked like it hit the bar or the keeper or something, but it was nearly in and that was scary. And that was a warning sign of what we know Spain are very much capable of, but we managed to pick the ball up, and I thought we were going to have something out of that, but not quite the case. It's pretty much 4-3-3 versus 4-3-3. And again, I don't recognise a handful of these players. Who's Mikel Oyarzabal? Who's he? Plays, wow, he's good. I mean, well, he looks like he could be good anyway. I've got attribute masking on. Anyway, corner comes in, drops back to Mason Mount eventually at the second time of asking. Mason Mount loses the ball, but somehow manages to get it back to Ben Chilwell. As this is the most negative bit of work from a corner I think you'll ever see. It's very England. Tomori finds Sancho. Hopefully we can build up again. Tackled but finds Mount. Phillips toward Prowse, who finds Kane. Finds Ward-Prowse again, who plays in Rashford, who's in on goal, and he's going to have a chance, and it's not the best effort in the world. Man United compatriot David De Gea does tip it wide of the post, but we do get a corner, and James Ward-Prowse will be on that one again. Whips a ball in onto the back stick, tries to find Harry Kane, doesn't quite manage to though. And Soler, I believe that's how you pronounce it. We're going to go full Spanish in this one. Soler's running forwards, finds Oyarzabal. Sounds like Beelzebub. Finds Saul, whatever it is, better call him. Koke, oh man, that's a horrible challenge from James Ward-Prowse. He's practically gone through the player to get the ball there. Fortunately, the highlight for the free kick didn't happen. I demand more. We've had the better chances, that much is absolutely certain, apart from that Sergio Ramos header from the corner. The Azabal plays it to Saul, plays it back to him from the throw. Oh, thought that was going to get all the way to Koke, but it doesn't, and Ward-Prowse picks it up, but not the best out ball you'll ever see. As Soler's in here, Soler's going to shoot. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh my word. Okay, now I would argue that Spain have had the best chances because they hit the bar and I think the post. We deserve to win the match. Just dig in. Let's pump some fists and say that we've got faith in our players. I keep forgetting that I think I could do this with the individuals and just select all of them, but do it the old-fashioned way, the FM20 way. Come on, lads. I say potentially, apparently we go through the point. I don't entirely believe that, but I will take it if that is the case. We're going to change the midfield around a little bit. We're going to play Mason Mount as the box-to-box midfielder. James Ward-Prowse, although he's been playing quite well, he's not really been the best you'll ever see. So I'm going to bring Maddison on there as an advanced playmaker because I think he would be a good he'd be a good option there. Kyle Walker has had an absolute shocker, same as Trent did in the first game in the last episode against Sweden, to be honest. So we'll change that. We'll make that kind of flip reverse change, and we'll press play so that we can actually see those changes happen. That's always a good thing to do. Not much happening though. Rashford, not the shining light that we had in the first game, so we'll change him out for Raheem Sterling. Raheem the Dream. But Rashford does pick up the ball now. No, my luck, he's going to go and smack this in the back of the net. I won't complain if he does, but he finds Sancho with a nice little ball, who finds Harry Kane, who takes a shot and it's in. Come on, boys. You love to see that. Harry Kane doing a cartwheel, something I never thought I'd see him do. But we're massively on the cusp of getting through here. And considering the group that we're in, that is a big achievement, I think. Even though we are England, I still think that's a big moment. Phillips is looking tired, but we can't take him off. So I think what it might have to be is we might have to play Eric Dyer at the base of the midfield in the next game, because I'm pretty sure that comes very thick and fast now. Chilwell's tired, as is Sancho. We've got a lot of tired legs on the bench, on the pitch, but it looks like we could be going through to the final game with 6 points out of 6. Phillips finds Chilwell on the left-hand side. Goes back to Phillips, who's playing it around quite nicely at the moment. Nice ball across, finds Sancho on the edge of the penalty area on the right-hand side. It hits a cross, gets to Trent, finds Sterling, and it's comfortable. It's 2-0. It's Raheem the Dream, the shortest player in the entire of the European Football Championships, has scored a header. Would you believe? It's a lovely ball from Phillips to find Sancho. Plays it back to Trent, indirectly through the left-back from the Spanish team, who finds Sterling, jumps above his man. It's a lovely header, to be fair. You can't say any fairer than that. And we've gone through with a 2-0 victory. It's 2 wins out of 2. It's two goals out of... Yeah. 2 wins. Two goals scored in each game. Neither conceded in either game. Oh, my word. English is just not my subject today. Hold a team meeting. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll hold a team meeting. What are we going to say? Well, I mean... What? I mean... How am I supposed to do anything other than that? Don't close the game entirely. It's not that bad. Your attempt to warn Kane has appeared to work. Well, he's a professional, so that'll be fine. Right, on to the next game. Viva la England. Let's go play Belgium. Okay then, boys and girls, on the cusp of the Belgium game. Before we go into it, before I talk to you about the team, I just want to go and have a quick look and just see how everyone else is getting on. Have we seen any big upsets so far? It doesn't look like it on the immediate sort looking at it, because we are in Group B, so we're only the third group to actually finish their group games. France and Germany have gone through. That's absolutely who you'd have expected to see go through out of that one. Again, probably the same with Ukraine and Turkey. I'd argue Norway, maybe 48th best team in the world. Are they better than Turkey or the Ukraine? Doesn't look like it, no. I'm surprised. Did not know that Andriy Shevchenko was the manager of Ukraine either, which is great fun. Oh, these are actually all the groups. There's only 6 groups. So again, yeah, you'd expect these two to be going through as well. I would imagine they've played each other, have they? Yes, they have. And then Wales, maybe a bit of an upset. Ryan Giggs not turning up for them. But again, Austria and Switzerland, 2, again, very good teams. Switzerland are a very good team. I forget who they've got in their team. Yeah, they've got a decent squad. So no, the long and short of it is not really anyone who you wouldn't have expected to be going through. So nothing really to worry about just right there. Team we're going to play against Belgium. It's the 3rd time we're playing them, amazingly, in this save so far. And you've seen all of them. We've obviously won one, lost one. Henderson is going to be starting in goal. We've got Chilwell, Tomori, Maguire and Trent at the back 4. Dyer at the base of the midfield, replacing Calvin Phillips. Mason Mount and Jack Grealish in the midfield. And then we've got a front 3 again of Rashford, Kane and Sancho. See Ward, Prowse, Phillips being the main people who have dropped out of the team. Raheem Sterling, again, just dropping him out just while we let Rashford have a go. Again, we'll probably make a similar sort of change. So around about the 60-minute mark, we'll make that change where we end up bringing off Rashford for Sterling. Seems to be the sensible thing to do. I have to say, I love this little screen, especially when the face packs are loaded in like they are. I mean, that just looks absolutely beaut. Especially when we see it for the Belgium team as well. Look at that. Playing 5 at the back. Interestingly, defensive formation. I would not have expected that from Belgium. To be completely honest with you, you need to stop playing with me while I'm recording videos, because that's how you get stuff in your face and you look like a fool. So, the Group C has been done. So yeah, Ukraine and Turkey are through there. We need a point, effectively, and we're through. I mean, we're through as it stands quite comfortably. I think the only thing that would be difficult is if we then lost to, Spain. Okay, so Spain and Sweden. Spain beating Sweden means that Belgium go through if they draw. This is so confusing. Let's just see what happens at the end, shall we? Trent with a whip and a ball in. Finds Tomori, who just about dinks it over the bar. We've not offered Belgium a sniff as of yet. Sancho has picked up a knock, though, so we're going to bring Sterling on the right-hand side instead now, just to get him off the pitch and away from being injured, because that's the word we're looking for. Lovely bit of interplay here. Dyer finds Mount. Lovely bit of play. Finds Harry Kane, who's playing quite deep as you'd expect him to be. Rashford takes the ball on. Goes past his man. Keeps running. But not the best effort in the world, you'd have to say. Courtois with a goal kick then. Finds Romelu Lukaku somehow. I mean, that is really poor defending, the fact that he's managed to get himself all the way through. He's somehow still going. And that is one of the worst goals I've ever conceded in Football Manager. Doesn't matter that it's Romelu Lukaku, even though he's absolutely filthy in this game. That is stupid. How on earth has he got past two defenders, for one, twice, because he's gone past them both, and how has he managed to get that around Dean Henderson? Baffling, that. Absolutely baffling. No words. We're still going through, because Sweden aren't winning. So that's the main thing. I think we'd still be going through even if Sweden were winning, because we beat them anyway. And I've gone for the full dad approach in the team talk by saying I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. Because I'm not, well, I mean, I am angry, but I'm also extremely disappointed with what's happened there, because that was absolutely shocking. Fire them up, rocket up the arse, because this is not the way you want to be going into the knockout stages, is it? Let's be completely honest. Maddison on for Rashford as the inside forward. And we'll leave it as that for now. So we've only got one more change that we can make, and I don't want to make it 60 minutes in. But, annoyingly, disappointing, because it now means that we're going to be going into the more difficult round of the draw, assuming we end up losing, sorry. If we get the goal back, no problems at all, because we'll then be into I would imagine, the easiest round of the draw, because you'll play the second team from another group. We've made all of our changes. It's time to go attacking. It's time to change things up a little bit. It's time to go a little bit more direct. It's time to maybe play for some set pieces as well, because we're not really doing anything. We've given them one shot on target, and would you believe they've only gone and scored from it? And they're probably going to go and score from this now as well. And we're going to go into the knockout stages fresh off of a 2-0 defeat, which is really disappointing. Mertens takes it on. He somehow, again, offered far too much space. We're going to have 4 minutes of injury time and probably not a single highlight. I would imagine. There you go. Not a single highlight. Fuming at that. Really, really, really annoyed. No one's turned up. Look at this. 6.3, 6.5, 6.6. Terrible, terrible, terrible performances all around. I'm throwing the water bottle. I don't care if you're demotivated. You were crap. I've just done the positive ones to completely contradict myself. We're through to the second round. Let's quickly go through and just hammer the forward button until we can find out who we're going to be against, so you don't have to sit and wait for the next episode. Apparently the next game we have is against Austria, which is not the case because we're through. Let's just keep pressing continue many, many, many times, unless what I've just seen is that it doesn't get drawn until next week, in which case I'm not going to leave it that long, because we've still got quite a few games left to play. Stages. Oh, let's just keep on doing it. I saw something over there and I don't know what it is. Oh, that is the quarterfinal, so that's not going to be when the draw is made. You'd argue it should be pretty much soon after. Trying to recommend to me a 35-year-old James Milner. I do love James Milner. He's one of my favourite players, but he's probably a little bit too old. Oh dear. Oh dear. We're playing Germany in the quarterfinal, in the second round of the European Championship. See, that's not what I wanted. Admittedly, We do play Ukraine or Russia in the quarterfinals, which is slightly easier. But who would we have played? We would have played the Czech Republic. So who are they then going to play if they win? Turkey or France? I mean, to be honest, we're in the European Championship. It's not going to be an easy game by any stretch, is there? The only thing I can take out of Germany is the fact that if we go and look at their national squad, they're not real. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. But that's going to be it from me, guys. Next episode will be, well, it will be the second round of the European Championships. Hopefully it'll be the quarterfinals as well. I have to wait and see. But as always, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, hit that like button, as always, because it really benefits the channel and helps out on the videos. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button as well. And let me know your thoughts in the comments. How do you think we're going to do against the Krauts? Are we going to get through? Let me know. Thanks again, guys. My name's been David, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.